Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed, we're live on Twitch and on YouTube, in fact. Yes, we are. You can watch at a much higher bitrate and everything else over on YouTube, and of course it doesn't have all the sort of stuff, I suppose, from Twitch, you know, all the headers and banners and whatnot. Right, I'm doing some social mediaing. There you go. Posting all the things on the social media. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yes, let's go to the live screen. There we are. Am I a bit zoomed in there? The camera looks weird, like it's moved. I don't know. It's probably alright. Whatever. It's only the top of my head. No one cares. That's the last one of those, I think. Yep, that's that done. And, oh, yeah, blue sky. I always forget blue sky. Go to the live screen over on the YouTube as well. Mathematica, good evening. Razil, welcome to the stream. Good to see you all. And Mrs. Callis too is off today, so Sneaky Muck Sneak Face is having a beer. Yes, yes indeed. Yum. God, that's cold. Right, I think Freelancers is finished now, is it? No, it'll be tomorrow at 12, I think. Playing for a job. Nope. It's still live, yes. You're quite right. We got the daily. What did we get? We got... Oh. We got rats. Oh, well. There we are. Senior agency. We'll take a prisoner mission. Goodbye. An alien mission. Face the aliens alone. There we go. Oh, Spaced Out. I've had that in a while. Cool. Let's get some buffage. Now, with a good wind in our sails and a bit of luck, we should get 215 today, which will be very, very cool. Get buffs first, then we go to ICC and pick up the Freelancers Inc. Alright. A rebuff. Oh. Oh, the convenience is just next level, isn't it? I'm working on my level 23 NT Twink. Nice. Oh, dear. Right. Freelancers Inc. before we forget. We already handed in last time, so good I remembered. Freelancers Inc. There we go. Right, should we do... Yeah, let's get rats out of the way. Stretch our legs and run round with a bunch of rats chasing after us. Got the got belt on him and level 40 scouts. Nice. Level 40 scouts. Wow. I didn't know people made armor in those level qualities, but I guess if you're making a swing, you're gonna do it. Played Pied Piper. Or made him a set. That's cool. I wonder how many's there. Like 20 odd? Let's have a look. Just see how many that brought in to begin with. 31. More than I thought. Okay. Excuse me. God, I've only had one mouthful. I'm already burping. What's going on? Waiting for the others to wake up. Come on, roller rats. When we're low level, you're all over us. Why the hesitancy now? It's just like some of them just ignore you. It's weird. Like this guy. Still ignoring me. Oh, there you go. Finally got him. Yeah, we're the rat catcher. The roller rat catcher. Kind of watching the little dots chasing behind me on the monitor. Right, how many is that then? I make us about 81. I guess we got another 50 there. Some strange messages on Darknet. Hey, dear. Have a look at the AFK HP doctor, the one who paid for the game just to idle in Borealis every day. Been banned. Apparently he kept crashing the game whenever PvP started. What? Since both clan and Omni sides kicked him out. Okay. Rip Cody, we'll never forget you. But hey, well, they're not going to read that, are they, if they've been banned, because they're not in the game. So, I don't know. Well, the point of that is, it's like gloating. We'll never forget you, but hey, you've got more tunes, right? Don't be too sad about the Doc Holliday character. And now for more bad news, some casual new agents, Fraggy and the rest, have been permanently banned for dumb stuff like stacking. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, you should get banned for duping and stacking. There was major server lag earlier. I'm just really glad Funcom actually responded. James, welcome. James, have you been tipping me money? Is it you? Someone has been tipping me the monies. I had two emails from PayPal. I was like, wait, what? Was that you? Or was that someone else called James? I don't know. If it was, thank you very much. If it was another James, well, other James, thank you very much. Alien cocoon. Okay. It was me. I was trying to be quiet about it. Oh, I apologise. But I just wanted to say thanks a lot, dude. Appreciated. You're very good health. Return to Warden Stays. Did I not do that last time? I thought I had. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't on earlier, so thank you for the videos and streams. Cheers. You're very welcome. I thought But how did I hand in the freelancers if I've still got... Oh, no, talk to Warden Staines is to get the prisoner mission. Oh, brain fart moment. Sorry, everyone. I thought it said return to Warden Staines, not talk to Wardeness Stannis. Warden Staines, Wardeness Stannis, I don't know. Tomato. This should be to pull the mission. I was going to say, wait, we finished the freelancers yesterday. I must have handed it in. Will you go back to bow? When I get a better bow. Delusional. Yeah, the problem is there's not really... It's not really practical to use that bow. The special edition one at this level. It's just not good enough, basically. But as soon as I get hold of like Chaos weapon and then upgrade it so it becomes Chaos of the Zan, then we'll go back and try and bow out again, kind of thing. Yeah, I think I snagged. Okay, that was some weird lag. Is some are shenanigans still happening? God, when people just grow up. So annoying. You're supposed to be like someone with a credit or debit card to play this game. Can you act like someone that old, please? You know, for the rest of our benefits. You know, we just want to play the game and have fun. You know. I just find it arrogant in the extreme to think, oh, I can crash servers and do what I want just to be right. It's like, God, you spoiled little brat. Grow up. Really? I mean, seriously, what's wrong with you? I just find that beyond... It just beggars belief. I'd never think of doing that. It's just... What's wrong with you, dude? A million other things you could do. You know? Who was the guy who was in ICC and he kept spawning new characters in a REIT, and every time one of them spawned, the whole server just crashed. Not just a REIT, like the entire game would just drop. And I was like, why would you do that? What purpose does that serve at all? I don't know. I'll never figure it out, I suppose. You got perm banned. Well, we were doing stuff like that. You know, Funcom view that as you are attacking their business. What do you think they're going to do? You know? DA9, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's doing the Wailing Waste thing. This is good for a laugh. Watch the frame rate now. There's zero load on my computer, but for some reason Milky Whale just dropped to 1 frame a second for some weird new engine reason. It'll do it for like half a minute, and then it'll just stop doing it. It's just weird. It's some kind of, I don't know if it's a lag thing or some other weird thing, but yeah. It only does it on the new engine here, though. And it's only Milky Way that it ever does this. And it's either when you first fly in, or if you're doing the end of Captain Ashley Winstead and you're over here in Cyborg Valley doing that last bit of the quest. It'll do it while you're there with like 50 bloody NPCs chasing after you. Like, I'm getting chased by the Borg. I could really do without this. Yay, prisoner is up. Anything cool on the other prisoner? Nothing we need, but okay. Alex Wallace, do they still run? They being one person. Space Quest. No, they don't. It was a thing run by a member of ARC called Space Quest, and it was part of a roleplay storyline that they'd written. The XP and everything kind of became probably general PvE's main focus. Sildar Russell, thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. They resubbed with a imager picture. What have we got here? What's your costume? I'm a smile. I made a mistake. Yeah, the ending's good. Yeah, so Space Quest was doing those, but due to a change in employment laws, ARC had to be shut down. You cannot be employed for company credit or company stuff, and there are valid reasons why that law was implemented, but Funcom's reaction to it was shut the whole thing down. I don't know if they looked at other possibilities. Maybe they did, and they just said there's just no way to sustain it, because technically they're paying people for work and paying them with free accounts, and you can't do that anymore. And the reason they made the law so absolute like that is because you'll get people growing up in servitude on a farm that just work on the farm day in, day out for 18, 20 hours a day or whatever, some crazy amount. And all they get is bed and board. That's servitude. So that's why the law exists, but it extended to far beyond that. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but they said, yeah, we're just going to have to end the art program, and then just unceremoniously ended it. The way it was handled, it could have been better. That's my criticism. But as soon as the law passed, it was just a quick forum post without any pre-warning to the people in the art program, many of whom had been there 20 odd years, that we're now shutting down the art program. You know, without further notice, it's gone. All those free accounts are shut down, which was quite a shame. And understandably, the way it was handled caused a lot of people to be very, very upset about it. Not so much Ark, in fact. It was mostly, you know, the server. It's to prevent people being abused for cheap labour. You know, that's what it's about.
Fun fact of the day: the freemen of Arrakis speak of an arriving prophet, the Lisan al-Gaib, which in the common tongue roughly translate to the bearded Welshman.
So O'Mahony, thank you for the bits and the funniness. A bearded Welshman. Yes, of course I am the Lisan Gaib. Yeah, I'm a leader. I don't think. Yeah. Oh, they gigantified that. Yeah, my beard's a bit longer since that was made, but fair dues. Golden Kappa train. What the hell is a golden Kappa train when it's at home? I've never heard of it. Yeah, so unfortunately, I mean, you see, you're calling it an XP event, because I think for a lot of people that's all it was, and there's nothing wrong inherently in that, because unless you know about the storyline and everything else that was going on with it, that's pretty much what anyone would say. Oh, it's just an event and they pump out XP. You know, so that's going to be your interpretation of what it is, but it actually wasn't. It was part of a long-standing story relating to the lore of the game. It's a really good story, actually. Space Quest wrote it. Yeah, you start looking like Santa again. And thank God not the cola Santa. A good old barn Santa. Barn Santa. What the hell is a barn Santa? Just taller. I'm not that tall. I mean, a little bit over 6 foot, but that's not that tall these days. I regularly see people like 9 inches taller than me and go, God damn, you know, that guy's really tall, but they're ducking through doors and stuff, you know? As much it'd be nice to visit being that height, I don't think I'd want to be that height, you know, like permanently. Good night, Mr. Prisoner. Nothing cool on you either. Never mind. Barn Santa. What the hell is a barn Santa? Oh dear. Gotcha. Thanks for the info. I've been watching you for a while, and it always brings back my need to play AO. I apologise. I apologise unreservedly if I make you play the game again. I think I'm going to get another cold one. Screw it. I know it's kind of Sunday for you guys. It's kind of my Saturday, if that makes sense. A barn Santa is more like a gnome. Thanks. They take care of the animals in the barn that live there. I think, thank you, at Christmas they get some Christmas food. They've got a barn Santa. Okay, I'm going to check this out when I get back. Give me a second. Barn Santa. Barn Santa, says Siljar Russell. He sent an image. I think I'm a little taller than a barn Santa, yeah. We're looking after the rats. You don't want the rats in the barn. That's a bad idea, isn't it? Also, man, watching Don't Mess with a Barn Santa. There's something in the barn. The hell? So what you're saying essentially is that's me? This guy? Thanks, I think. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. Where are we going? We got talk to the warden again and spaced out. Let's meep. Evil barn Santa. Okay, well I hope I'm not evil. I don't think I'm evil. Another beer. I hear you've been abducted by aliens. Quicksilver, welcome to the stream. You notice the names are always slightly different. I think they cycle, but yeah. Oh, we're being beamed up. Barn Santa hates modern stuff, electric light sources, so if you have much of that, they stop caring for the animals get sick. But well, in that movie, they exterminate the barn owner. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so they're like a folklore-y kind of a thing, you know, which is cool and all that, but... one of these is going to be the thing, but you got to kill a load of them to find it. Yeah, someone actually commented on one of my videos today. It was a very old video. It was like over 10 years ago, which reminds me how long I've been doing this. And they said, I miss the like episodic let's build stuff. You know, like, and I was like, oh, right. And it is different to the streams, I guess, and it's much shorter as well. It is a good movie, made in mix of Norway and Canada, taking up the law about Norwegian barn Santas, but the age rating of 13 was a bit of a mistake. I mean, under the fight scene, I think it was a bit more brutal than the Saw movies. Oh god. I mean, you say that some movie ratings are, you can't believe it had that rating. Even the original Star Wars, you know, because they left in the scene where, you know, Luke returns. Sorry, spoilers if you've never seen the original Star Wars movie. Luke comes back to the farm and the two people that have brought him up are fried corpses, I mean, burned to a bloody crisp. And that was left in a universal rating, you know, so any age at the time, that meant, you know, you could be 5 and watch that movie or whatever, you know. And it still had that rating, and I was 7 when I watched it. It didn't affect me, but I'd been watching Hammer House of Horror, you know, so I was like, yeah, whatever. But there was no blood involved, but they were fried to a crisp skeletons with black and bits on them and crispy. It was pretty graphic. It's only on the screen for a couple of seconds, just to, you know, so Luke realizes, you know, there's no point staying anymore. He was only staying for them, and they're definitely not around anymore, kind of a deal. But yeah, how the hell that got a U rating, I'll just never know. It got a 15 age rating in Canada, recommended 18, but in Norway 13. Folks got angry because they're taking children to see the movie as parents. You can take a child to the movie, they can be 2 years under the age limit. They got drama for that, but just made folks wanted to watch it more. Yeah, sometimes that can do it, yeah. If the hype around the movie is, this movie will F you up for life. I mean, that was parodied in a Bill Murray movie, which was an adaptation of the Scrooge story called literally Scrooged. Which is a brilliant movie. I love that movie. But there are some references to the ratings because they put a trailer on for the Christmas special, the TV show company that he works for in the movie is going to be putting out, and the trailer itself is it's so scary. Apparently someone had a heart attack and yada yada yada, and they're just discussing it in the thing, and he's going, you can't buy publicity like that. You know, it's bizarre. That said, that storyline, going back to what X Wallace was asking about, I mean, that storyline ran for 2 whole years, which is much longer than most roleplay stories tend to run for. And, you know, a lot of people got a hell of a lot of XP and Alien XP from it. And they were doing it weekly for the first 2 years, I think, and then you know, the people still running the game said, yeah, you need to drop that to once a month or twice a month or something like that, bi-weekly. So it did drop. And it may have carried on like that for a while. But yeah, they basically said, yep, that's it, no more. We can't have the ARC volunteer program, it's illegal now. And they didn't try and find a way around it. They just went, nope, we don't want to get sued. We don't want to be prosecuted for that. That's a bad look. That we're exploiting people. So yeah, they just shut the whole thing down. Here in Norway, as long as it's written as fiction, it can be seen by any age. Not really get blocked by swear words and such. We had like a TV show, How Baby Is Made, that had sold as adult movies some places in the world. Yeah, it's just a fact of life. I mean, I don't shy away from, the biology of how things work. But yeah, I guess in some countries they just have a certain opinion that that's a taboo subject, and it shouldn't be, really. I mean, it's just how we get here, isn't it? I mean, everyone's going to have a different opinion on that, but hey. I remember dinging AI-30 from those events. A lot of people did. If you remember me desperately trying to not miss anyone digging AI-30 and reading out their announcement. Yeah, to me it's like, well, how do you make bread? Well, you need these ingredients and this happens. So... Right, let's talk. Did we talk to the warden? We didn't talk to the warden yet. Let's go do that. Yeah, it's not a taboo subject. Yeah, if you watch like the Vikings TV show, in the first few episodes, even Ragnar's little son knows what's going on. What are your parents doing? They're having sex. It's just like he's not bothered by it. It's just, people do, He's just completely unfazed by it. I remember you dying as well. Yes, rather a lot. I died an awful lot in those events. That was part of the fun, though. It really was. It did make it a lot of fun. I've never said, I don't think, during the time that ARC was a thing and they were under an NDA. But I actually know Space Quest in real life. We're not like bosom buddies or anything. We live in completely different parts of the country, but we have met up once. And he was very, gracious host and all that. And we watched, I had a pirate copy of Phantom Menace. But it was a really good quality one, like I'd burned onto a DVD. And we watched it with his kids, and then we drank beer and played AO together on the visit. It was good. It was a good old time. It was a good old time. I've already handed that one in. Okay, let's hand in this one. We're getting close. Oh, so close to 215. Mission complete to the alien handler. Goodbye. Right, so now we need the Doja to complete the trifecta and get the Freelancers Inc. reward. But can't stay. I need to get a shower before it gets too late, as my hair takes too long to dry. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's definitely lag on the server, though. Did you see that? It reached the timer for the beacon and then... Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mrs. Carlos, too, takes, like... If she doesn't use, like a hairdryer and stuff, it takes, like, over a day for her hair to dry. But she's got really long, really thick, luscious hair, so... Doing Smuggler's Den at the minute It's so rubber bandy, it's wild. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, I can definitely tell you there's definitely some lag going on. Just by the way certain mechanics are working, like I just used that beacon, and for whatever reason, the beacon finished, showed it was being executed, but I didn't actually move for a good 30 seconds later. So I don't know if there is some shenanigans going on, I don't know. Hope not. This mob's just not reacting. That other one is. He's coming running over, but... Jigsaw, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Nothing on that guy. Nope, nada on him. Let's get past these things. I'd prefer not to have to kill a coal lizard. They're a pain in the bottom. The bloody enormous mesh, etc. Target is outside attack range. Okay, that's definitely lag. Oh my god. Come over here where you're not going to disappear into geometry when I kill you. Yeah, we would prefer not being stuck in geometry for loops. Yeah, so it's more of the same. Depending on how many kills it takes to get a doja, it may well be that we ding just killing green mobs in Inferno. I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time that's actually happened. Has anyone got any TV show recommendations on streaming services? Last good couple of TV series I watched was Mobland over on Paramount and Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman. Loving both of those. I think they're both finished on the first season. And I'm like, oh, I need something else to watch now. I mean, I will always go cherry pick TNG episodes and whatnot. And the same with Deep Space Nine, you know, I'll always do that, but I'm just looking for a new one. Shameless. There's like isn't there Taboo with Hardy and Knight? Okay. Yeah, I like Tom Hardy. I just... He's great in Mobland. Wow, he's good in that. You completely believe the kind of person he's playing. And I say this from personal experience. I've met those kind of people. I have no actual association with them, but I know what they're like. Tom Hardy and his father, Stephen Knight, are the directors. Oh, he could have been Tom Knight or something. Yeah. And Tom also plays the main character. Yeah, I'll probably give that a watch then. Tom was great in the Mad Max movie, wasn't he? I liked Silo. Oh, is that on Apple? Apple's a bit of a problem in the UK. As in, I'm not paying for another goddamn streaming service, if you know what I mean. Mobland's really good. That's proper old school UK gangster movie, and it's Guy Ritchie, you know, Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, those movies. That's that guy, and you can kind of tell. No, Mobland's not that. No, that's The Gentleman is Guy Ritchie. Sorry, I just said something that wasn't true. Yeah, it's The Gentleman, which is that. And yeah, it's just brilliant. It's just so good. Mobland is the guy that used to be James Bond. Here's Brosnan. Oh, hello. We crashed. I think we've crashed. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's try again. That's not good. Okay, the server's up apparently. Try again. See what we get. Apparently we killed the mob. We didn't drop anything. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, the Silo. What's the Severance one? What's that like? It looked kind of sort of surreal. I'm not sure what it's about though. I've seen a couple of clips and memes, but I don't really know what's going on with the show. Like, what is it exactly? Like, they think they're working for a company and then it turns out actually, you know, they're in some kind of a prison of some kind. Not too sure. That's awesome. What, Severance? What show, what's it on? Severance, Apple TV. I haven't got Apple bloody TV and I'm not buying it. Oh, damn, that's a shame. No, I'm not paying for Apple TV. Oh, it's on Prime. Okay, maybe watch it on Prime. Apple. Yeah, no. Apple can forget it. I'm not paying Apple any money. I don't own a single Apple product and I never will. IPTV. Is that like the Pirate Bay? I don't know if you ever saw Leverage, but a new show called Leverage Redemption. Okay, that's an interesting one. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it can just depend what I'm in the mood for. You know, I can watch the most sappy show ever and enjoy it sometimes. And then other times I want something a bit more gritty and real, you know, so... you know, I don't have a fixed taste in anything. I tend to sort of flip between things that just are well made, I think, is the common denominator. If someone's put their heart and soul into the characters, the story and stuff, I'll sit and watch it quite happily, you know. They definitely did that with Mobland. They definitely did that with The Gentleman. And nada on that guy. Okay, let's try pulling one from over there. Come to me! Shame you can't watch it. Yeah. Yeah. How much is Apple TV in the UK then? Lady Sky Cannon, if you've got it. I just don't want to give Apple any money. I never have. I don't like them as a company. Never have. Don't own a single one of their products, and I pretty much never will. A lot of that comes from, like, the music industry and stuff, where they try and dominate that as well, and yet don't make the best products. What's your smartphone of choice? Don't give a shit. That's my smartphone of choice. I just don't care. I don't live on mobile phones. I grew up without them, you see. So to me, they're just a thing. Beyond, can it play YouTube videos? And can I make a phone call? I don't give a shit what it is. I just don't care. It's just a phone to me. And the first mobile phone I had physical buttons, had a SIM card the size of a credit card with a chip on it, and didn't work outside of the M25 very well. You know, so yeah, smartphones are just like a nothing to me. I don't care what they can do. I mean, oh, there's a camera. I've got a DSLR in the cupboard over there and a bunch of really good lenses, and I do not think any smartphone has a good camera on it in light of that, because I know what a good camera looks like. So yeah, I just don't care about smartphones. Did we check this guy's loot? Ugh, nothing on him. Wasn't there another one? Oh no, that was the Hosian, whatever. Got it for free as I have an iPhone and an Apple Watch. Yeah, I'll never buy those products. I mean, a $20 piece of technology sold for $1,000 ain't worth it. And that's what Apple is. That's how they kind of made all their money, on hype and kind of quite cultish culture around their products. They're not that good. They're just not. A physical flip phone. Who gives a shit? It's a phone. You know, that's my attitude. I don't care. It's just a phone. You know, I don't care about phones. I can't. How do I make that more clear? I don't care about phones. The amount of, like, I only take my phone anywhere with me if I'm going somewhere on my own. Otherwise, I just never do. I didn't get my first phone until I was 17 or so. Also, I'm an employer and I don't upgrade every year. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, man. I'm not buying a 50 series NVIDIA card. There's just no point. It's just a refresh with a multi-frame gen tacked on as some divine thing, whereas actual real horsepower and latency and stuff, it's crap. Right, gonna sneak and get a beer. Physical flip phone. Did Apple invent that? I don't know. I mean, all LCD screens are in fact flexible. It's only that they're structured in a certain way and built a certain way that they become solid. But the actual screen, yeah, is flexible. Always have been. You know. I mean, there's a breaking point on how far you can bend it. Yeah. But they've always been flexible. It's just they're made inflexible to make them flat. Galaxy, Samsung, Argos flip phones. Yeah, this bending, that's not new. It didn't magically make new screens that could bend. They've always been able to bend. I used to be a TV engineer. I know about this sort of stuff, but I'm about to summon the Infernal Demon for a Dono Sanctuary quest. It's soloable at 176. Ooh, it's 50-50 at that level. It depends how geared and whatnot the shade is. You know, there's a few factors involved. If you want help, I'll give it. That was wild. The Sunfoss brought his two big pals along. Bendable screens is not you, it's the back plane of the screen that makes it survive more than 10 bends, making it modern. Yeah, I suppose. Well, pretty much what I said, you know. I think the general kind of impression is that these screens have always been rigid and somehow became flexible, and it's like, no. Yeah, you just let me deal with the trash here. Haven't done the Dono Sanctuary quest in a long time. You're probably going to be fine, but I'll come and help. I've just got to take care of trash mobs for a second. Yeah, come and die over here where you're not on top of the corpse. That'd be good. Thank you. Right, okay. Going to sneak. We should be able to sneak all of these guys. Right, which incarnator are you going to spawn at? Right. The 170 near Outmost Yard. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, they've been trying to upsell people like last year at Computech. They were trying, hey, bendable monitors, and I was like, please. The fact that it will work like that is pretty good, but yeah. Also, curved monitors are only good if you sat really close to them, otherwise they're just unneeded. Outmost yard, okay. I think I know the one you mean. Outmost yard. I'm neutral on this character, so I'll do the full conversation. Yeah, just spawn it and I'll kill it when you're ready. Oh, something's found me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'll just go back to the garden. Right, give me a team invite. Right, let me know when you're ready for death. What level is he anyway? 160. Yeah, he's, I think you're going to be alright. Oh, he's disappeared. Does it? Oh, another thing respawns, doesn't it? Is this the one you want killing? I don't know. Six minutes till he's targetable. Okay. Or attackable. Stuart Hull, welcome to the stream. Another member, welcome on in. Yep, can't be attacked. He's immortal for 5 minutes or so left. I mean, he's only 160. I think you could have handled him, but I'm happy to help either way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, you will be overtuned like that one clan mod. Yeah. I know the guy you mean in the bottom of the dungeon. Yeah, it can be problematic. I don't think you're going to have a problem, but I will take care of the problem if it arises. Three minutes to go. A new skill to suggest for mobs as stuck. Maybe it could be called persuasive BS. As in, I hurl insults at this thing to break the timer and piss it off. Trox NT is awesome. As long as you're over 3k, you get all the benefits of being over 3k, and then just gear for percentage nano damage. But also you've got like way more HP than most NTs, so you can hang in the fight a lot longer should you need to. Soldier Russell with another video. Oh, it's a cat being catted with a stick. Looks like a toothpick or something. It is a toothpick. Well, happy cat. Where'd he go? Where did you both go? Okay, you're over here now. Immortal for another 2 minutes. Just. It scratches at the right places. Apparently so, because the cat seemed very happy about it. Persuasive BS. Yeah, there was a library of foul language used to be a thing to get for your Atrox Enforcer as a sort of taunt mechanism. Okay, 52 seconds, so if you do need to speak with him, I would do it now. $20 seconds. I think the word shit would be given a free hall pass. Oh, did you get blocked? Wasn't by me. That's some sort of auto moderation going on there. Right, he's not are we okay to aggro him now? He dared. What did I hit him for? You hit Infernal Demon for nanobots for 25,720 points of radiation damage. I think we got his attention. Then I hit him for 9,989 and then some change. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Garrix is nuts, mate. If you build for percentage damage, like this character's built for, yeah, they're kind of bonkers. Right. I shall go put him back on Rubicar. It's what? It's too descriptive and malleable in its use. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you needed my help there. I think you could have easily done that, but happy to help regardless. Right, let's put him back where we found him. Otherwise, I'll be confused when I log them in. For whatever reason. Right, okay. There we go. Right, he's going back to sleep, and we are going back to looking for a doja. Gear, good evening, Carlos. Good evening. How the devil are you? Forgot your enforcer was... Your NT was Trox, and was thinking your enforcer has low HP. For an enforcer, that would be seriously low HP, yeah. Well, they're up in the 50k range, generally, at that level. My Solitus enforcer's up at that level. But they have way more nanopool evades and such, so... They're really good fun to play. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. We got corpses. And we're not far behind whoever made them. Yeah, there's someone looking for a doja, I think. Okay, that's a more recent one. Thought that was a pair of toes sticking up from the ground, which you do get a lot of in Inferno. Even though the nanoline destruction of the crown jewels. Ooh, sounds painful. Yeah, my cyberdeck enforcer. I'm guessing they just got their doja because they were running off in that direction, but that's okay. It looks like they killed everything down here. Okay, let's zone and let's see if there are any other mobs we might kill. Oh, someone's killed Lord of the Void. No, nothing of interest. Right, okay, let's see how this goes. Right, okay, first Somphos in this area. Let's see how we do. Actually, just ignore me because I might actually want to crit eludes to... What? I don't know what that means. Okay, number 2, come on. We want that doja, we want our new level. Yeah, if we get 215 tonight, I'm going to call it a night tonight, and then tomorrow we'll start looking at doing beaters. That's the plan. Beaters at 215 is comfortable to do, especially on Solitus. Is your friend delivered? I can't see his corpse, and I think you're in the way. There we go. Nope, nothing there. So I kill you as well. Ah, damn. Sometimes the dojas just don't come. And I've got to go grab another beer in a minute. I mean, what are we going to do? Right, I'm gonna sneak and get a beer. And hope it works. Oh dear. Doja hunt, as always, is problematic quite often. Oh dear. Right. Let us continue. I don't think we need to sneak anymore. We just run up to the mob and slap it silly. Can't you hear somewhere? There we go. The only trouble with these guys on the hill is they disappear into geometry. And you think, oh, the loot's lost. But if you actually mouse round, you will find it. Mostly, you'll find it. But we're desperately close to hitting 215 without picking the Doja up at this point. Don't need any of those. We don't want the Medusas. There's one. Let's see if you're the lucky Somphos to give me a Doja. Probably not, but, you know, we're going to try. Not sure there's any more. Okay, we got a Medusa on my tail, which I don't want. Effectively a trash mob, given what we're trying to do. So, back to start, I think, is the best option. And yet the other day we came out and killed one before the timer on that had actually run out. So we killed it in minutes and got a Doja. I don't think I've ever seen an Inferno Doja take this long for someone. Oh, it's been longer than this before now. Yeah, this is RNG for you. Terrible drop rate. Or first mob you kill. You know, it's so annoying. There's no rhyme or reason really to it. It's just randomly generated loot on mobs. Like, we came out, we'd already handed a Doja in, right? And I switched out a weapon or two, and we came out to... Oh, no, it was the armor we'd switched out. So we came out to test the armor, and it dropped immediately. It was like the first kill. Which makes no sense at all. I've had the same thing trying to get insignias. The worst place ever for it, though, is Penumbra. Because the mobs grey out on you before you are finished having to get them from that zone. So you can be 204 running behind a melee mob that's running away from you in runaway and regen. So it's regenerating health, it's running away from you, etc., etc. And it has the same drop rate chance as it did when it was, you know, orange or red to you. And it's such a ball ache. You end up virtually perma-camping the dryad mobs on the frozen lake. Because otherwise, you know, you're going to be there all week. Because at least those stay green, you know. At least until 2:05. Oh god, coal lizard, fuck off. Just go away. I don't want to kill you. I don't care about you. You're just a huge mesh. And now I've already dinged. But I want that pig in Doja. Right, we're going to ignore Mr. Coal Lizard. And just kill the mobs that actually drop something. Got a new perk. What the hell could I put it in? Am I high enough level to do careful in battle? Is that? Oh, 219. Come on. What was that? Anonymous gifted 2001 AO, a tier 1 sub. Thank you for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. You see, they just get in the goddamn way of everything. Even though they have no practical use beyond a quest, which requires coal lizard skin. Game logic. Give me when I don't need it, then make me farm it for hours when I do need it. Yeah, pretty much. Right, let's do some IP. Yeah, we're so close for betas now, it's like silly. Let's do those, we do those. Melee weapons, let's just put it all in. Melee weapons, melee specials. Rolling. Fast attack. We'll save that. Call that done for now. Go away. Don't need you. Don't want you. Let's do a bit of run speed. Oh yeah, let's do random casting as well. Concealment, we'll have that. Treatment, first aid, and healing. Oh, trade and repair, yeah, let's get some more comp lit. Coal lizard, you're a bad smell. Just go away. Oh god, there's someone else farming as well. We got some Phos corpses. Someone else is farming the area. Ditch bow for now. Yeah, a little bit. Because fist is so much more effective until we get a better bow. So that's why. We'll just have to see how, you know, we actually get on with Chaos of the Zan or something like that. Because the special edition bow just doesn't cut it at this level. Like, you can do it, you can kill everything because you can heal, but you're just there forever trying to do it, you know? You're like, oh my god, you know, just chipping away at this thing. Instead of doing any meaningful, effective damage, you know? And there's no real bows in between. There's the there's the bow that drops from oh god, you know, the like Peel Thunder and all those other guys, and unfortunately that bow is locked to MP only, which is stupid in my opinion. It should not be. But it is, so even if you pick that bow up, it's crap. you can't use it. So, yeah, it's really annoying. Oh, God. What is going on with RNG? Everybody pray to the RNG gods. We want to progress. Finish off the freelancers. I did say if this carried on, I was going to level up just killing green mobs. Which I'm doing at the moment. Which was not the plan, I have to say. Right, if I attack this guy, is the guy all the way over there going to come running? Got it on your MP, thinking on pistol. The one-hand blunt shields that you cast are pretty awesome for a defensive MP. Put 2 of them on, you got 1600 adult death. Yay! Finally! We got the Doja. God, how many kills was that? It was like 30, 40 kills? That was painful, guys. That was a lot of mobs we killed. Right, let's get it handed in. That'll complete freelancers and give us a bit of a leg up. Feels weird just standing around. Yeah, it kind of does, but they're really nice if you've got to blitz anything. So if you've got to blitz to the beast for a nice piece of loot, and you have those shields, yeah. You're just running through and nothing's hitting you, and it's like, yay. It's pretty nice. The first MP I actually leveled to 220. I went one-hand blunt because, you know, the subscriber base decided that they should be a nanomage NT. They've subsequently become OpFX female. I just don't like nanomage. I'm sorry. I just don't. People are like, oh, you have to be nanomage to cast the 225 ruin pet. And I go around and 99% of all those pets are not 225 people that have got them. They're casting the 223. Yeah, if you've got a breed you happen to like, just do that. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't you know, screw whatever the meta is for that breed, you know, or that class. Just go with what works for you. Don't you know, don't waste your time thinking about anything else, to be honest. Right, let's go to ICC because we've now got, should say, somewhere on here, freelancers complete. Okay. Target Ralph. There you go. You received an item as a mission reward. Did I? What did I get? Did I get? No. I got nothing. I don't know what it thought it gave me. Maybe I already have this item. It's one of those. It's giving me the damage recall beacon or something. I don't know. Palax and HUD 3. Oh, maybe. There you go. So the next step now is some beaters. We've already got the quality 300 armor. But we can now wear the better chest armor and stuff. I can't think. We're going to do all that on the next stream, which will actually be tomorrow, I think. We'll have to see. Right, is anyone else streaming Anarchy online? Is anyone else? There you go. I just went to my own stream. How do I check? Stream manager. There we go. Anarchy Online. Let's have a look. There's me. And Rubicon live feed. What's Lost up to? I have to watch. I got copyright claimed for the 2 seconds of Cotton Eye Joe that was on a stream when I looked.
You just woke up, Jack and the Knox.
Yeah, let's go raid Lost. She's great. I like her.
My whole Twitch was suddenly in Dutch.
There we go. We're raiding successfully Lost.
How did that happen? How did that happen?
I think playing Morrowind, looking at it. Yeah, looks like Morrowind to me. Yeah, so we're going to raid successfully Lost. And if you're on YouTube and you want to go and say hi, there you go. Because you haven't really got raid on there, so never mind.
Actually, I should, because I fall.
Alright, we got 30 odd people. Are we going to get 30 people in the raid? Just to go say hi and go, Anarchy Online's an amazing game. You should play it, Lost.
So that's not the worst thing that could happen.
Well, okay. That's everyone who's going aboard is aboard. So until then, love you all. See you tomorrow. We're doing betas. I don't think we have them all, but we're going to do them anyway. So we'll figure it out as we go along. So until then, love you all, miss you all. See you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.
Probably upstairs. You have learned the song? Oh, definitely.